What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from gloomy California, Los Angeles. Folks, we're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day, today's a wonderful day, today's another banger. Let me be queer. That's right. It is gay month, and we haven't done any gay festivities so far. So today, hopefully, we'll be able to entertain some of the gay festivities by, of course, doing what? Looking at two queens fighting. I'm Hassan Piker. It is Thursday, June 5th, 2025, and I got a haircut. That's right. I got a haircut last night. I'm I'm alive, and it's 11 a.m. As I told you guys, I'm gonna need to get some of this vindication today. Lots of things that I said are happening in real time. Lisan al-Gaib, as always. All right. Notifications are broken. Are they? No, they're not. They're just turned off. This is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi Piker in between the time period where I press the start streaming button and press the stop streaming button. So help me God, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, last night I ended the broadcast after watching the New York mayoral debate, and I went and I got a haircut, came back home, played a little bit of Night Rain with Will. We lost, and that's it. What the hell is this? Think.cara.org? What is this? I don't know what the hell you just sent me, this link. The debate was great, even though there was some drama, obviously. But yeah, so much has happened since then, obviously. I didn't watch Free Aaron last night, no. I woke up early this morning and I played basketball. That's what I did. Do you look like you narrowly avoided the Dominican Ray? Bro, I am. I've been hit with the Dominican Ray, okay? A tweet dunking on the transvestigation of you popped off. Get in. We're transvestigating a 6'4", 200-pound Turkish man. Yeah, that's crazy. 92,000 likes. I think there's something really funny about transvestigating a guy like me, because like then gender is fake. If someone as like gender affirming in masculinity and manhood, such as myself, is or can be a trans man, then it's over. Like then yeah, the truth is out. You feel me? Like. The truth is, gender is a performance. Need everyone to say that AOC wouldn't endorse to collectively say that we need to eat crow. Yeah, I want to hear those. I want to see those subscriptions rolling in, because a lot of people made a lot of promises. There were promises made about 100 gifted subs, things of that nature. But once again, this is a valuable learning lesson, a valuable learning opportunity. Hold on. I'm going to put my hat on. This is my I was right hat. What's up? Can we do some leftist cope watch? The quoted tweet? Sure. Guys, remember, I'm the ultimate leftist. Okay? I'm the ultimate leftist. I'm right. There's a reason why you pay me the big bucks, which amount to 5 cents an hour, pretty much. Okay? That's it. We're gonna be diving into the Elon Musk crash out, which I was right on as well. We'll talk about that as well. But hold on, you're left, not right. I'm left, and being left is always right. Cutie slander. Okay, we'll look at that in a second as well. Try twirling the little strings like they're your blonde hair. Okay. What else was I gonna say? I don't really have too much personal news. Like I said, we have a big day today and a lot of stuff to talk about. So I just kind of want to dive into it. Elon X Trump crash out drama. AOC endorses Zoran. Told ya after mayoral debate. Feroz Sidwa is back from Gaza and will be in the building to talk about his experience. Trauma surgeon will be in the building to talk about his experience. Are you gonna apologize for insisting she was not gonna endorse him? We told you so. /J. Yeah, that's real funny. That's real funny. Chatters. All right. Listen, let me get a blast off. Not a Kaya Piker blast off, please. Something more serious. 2 veterans accused of robbing. Oh yeah, I saw the Washington Nazis. Classic. AOC apology form. Something more serious, says as he wears a Magikarp hat. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. All right, whatever. I'll post it. This is gonna piss off a lot of hardliners like Zay Squirrel and so many others who are posted about AOC's like horrible takes initially about how Israel is important for American national security concerns or something that she said like all the way back in like October 13th, 2023, which is still a silly thing to say, you know, regardless, making it seem as though she's saying that right now. I feel like there's a different impact. Okay. Leftists are allergic to winning. No, that's not true. Looks like the cam's trying to focus on the background Hassan's line. Yeah, I know. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it. All right, we're blasting off. We're blasting off. We're blasting off. We're blasting off. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I mean, it's true for some, but that's not broadly a true statement. Okay? I will tell you exactly what I mean by this. I think that there are a lot of people who are rugged hardliners who have been in this game for a lot longer than you have, who have already lost all faith and all confidence in the electoral process. And they understand. There are some who recognize that there is no entryism. There is no way to reform the Democratic Party. And I don't hold that against them, because what do you expect people to feel, you know, after all of this? The Discord has forsaken you, Hank. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to hear from people who don't care about the electoral process, but then only talk about it as in a negative connotation, with a negative association. It's like, it's all good, man. Let people enjoy it, okay? It's not for you. If it's utterly meaningless, do your other organization, okay? Do your other organizing outside of the electoral process, and that's fine. You feel me? You bumping lines, what, like cocaine all the time? Have you been to the Andor subreddit? It's like a subreddit for Palestinian solidarity now. Yeah. This is the only thing you need to read. HasanAbi is truly the people who don't know electoralism who were nervous. The original Leninists. I've had this in my notes after 70 days ago. AOC had a big circle on her calendar called Endorse Zoran for months now, and a bunch of weirdos online are either like, no, she won't, or there's no sign she's going to do that. While a guy who was an AOC early supporter / constituent, former staffers of hers, 4-year New York City DSA electoral leadership member, 2-year national DSA electoral leadership member, was saying repeatedly, yeah, don't worry, she's set to endorse Zoran between May 20th and June 7th, depending on the news cycle. And you were all like, shut up, loser. Stan, how do you know that? Stop listening to the obvious biggest liars, clout farmers, or shut up ignorant people online, lol. Like, we can have a conversation. The only conversation I will entertain about AOC's endorsement coming right now, as opposed to fucking earlier, is like, would it be tactically better to endorse earlier so that you can have maximum impact for name recognition? Or is it actually better to hold out on the endorsement until people start paying attention to the New York City mayoral primary? And I think I'm going to leave it up to AOC on that one, because I'm not a fucking expert. I'm not an expert when it comes to New York City primaries, New York City mayoral primaries. I am not an expert on this front at all. AOC, on the other hand, is an incredibly important figure in New York City politics and in New York state politics, and increasingly in national politics as well. Do I have disagreements on areas where I feel like I am a little bit more knowledgeable in terms of like how to communicate on certain issues? Absolutely. At the end of the day, I'm a fucking 12-year professional political commentator at this point. You know, I've run through this process over and over again. And when it comes to like certain aspects of foreign policy or how to communicate on certain issues, I'm in alignment with AOC on a lot of stuff. When it comes to foreign policy and the way she makes certain decisions, sometimes I am in disagreements with AOC, but I would never fucking turn around and be like, I know more about New York City elections than fucking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez does. Like, she literally did it, and she is still doing it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Streamer for 7 years. Yes. I've been doing political commentary, from writing for the Huffington Post, being on the Young Turks, all the way to just doing this on my own, both on my fucking live stream and everywhere else, for, at this point, for what? Since 2013. It's been 12 years. Like, we're going crazy, I think. Y'all going crazy. Yeah, chatters will try to talk shit, and you got fucking consummate professionals, career journalists like Chris Hedges saying, I really appreciate your work. I think you guys forget, like, maybe the level of access that you have to me in the chat causes you to sometimes misunderstand or miscalculate the dynamic here a little bit, you know? Like, yeah, maybe it's the fucking Magikarp hat. You see the Magikarp hat and you think, oh, this guy's fucking doesn't know what he's talking about. You sound like a liberal right now, not gonna lie. What? I sound like a liberal? What does that even mean? What did I fucking say that sounds liberal? Better for Zoran to do it late because he has had time to sell himself as his own person who happens to be endorsed by AOC rather than being early. Yeah. Also, this is taking him out. Yes, this is gonna take Andrew Cuomo, who, or maybe actually BBW. Andrew Cuomo comes out in support of BBWs. This is gonna help him win. Landlord lobby is gonna be boosting him. We'll talk about all this stuff in a second. Okay. Or just hold on. I want to get started on a lot of stuff. There's so much news to cover. Holy moly. You don't ask just don't ask about your Night Rain gameplay. Hashtag fake demon. Okay, calm down. I think I did all right. By Mao's definition of liberalism, you are liberal. It's all perspective. Okay, well, I will do a struggle session. I will write a self-crit report on my liberalism, my reactionary liberalism, and I will apologize. You have invoked the holy man, Mao, and now I must apologize. You also have to commit to not shower at least 1 week. Okay, that's not going to happen. All right. I apologize for my counter-revolutionary behavior. Liberalism is obviously reactionary. Liberalism is counter-revolutionary behavior, and I'm so sorry. Liberalism actually comes from the belief of individuality, which ruins the camaraderie that the working class can build, the momentum that the working class can build, like a spiritual atom bomb, and inevitably use to overtake the imperialist, Western, capitalist, hegemonic superpowers of the world. Chinese prosperity is here. As a white Chinese, I apologize for my liberalism, and I will get better. I will be better. I will do it. So, where was I? Yeah, so I told you, lots of told you so's today. Let's